Hey y'all, Suzaku here. Let's talk about the Terry changes that came with the Alex patch. Overall, I'm surprised Terry really didn't get any nerfs other than the universal overhead, so that changed our frame data a little bit on that. But now thanks to the round wave change, we have some new optimals, and OD charge change gives us some fun combos that we can play with. First up for our universal changes, we have a more generous buffer window upon wake up, so if you ever struggle to hit your DP or DI, this should be easier now. The next important universal change for us is our overhead is now -3, used to be -2. We could get some interesting trade combos off of the drive rush overhead, but otherwise it doesn't change much. The last universal change is now we can buffer a jump input during the drive rush screen freeze and it won't get eaten. So use with that what you will. We don't have a dive kick, but still good to know. Our first specific change, we now have one more frame of recovery on our crouching medium punch. We also lost our light crack shoot burnout loop. Now that we got our nerfs out of the way, let's talk about the buffs. Our round wave now has way less pushback on hit than it used to. That helps us by giving us some new optimals with round wave as a starter, as well as making some old optimals auto-timed instead of having to use a manual delay timing, like we used to need to do with the drive rush crouch heavy punch round wave route. I'm sure I didn't touch on all of it, but here are some of the new routes and new possibilities thanks to our round wave change. Our next change is definitely a fun one. How useful it'll be will still remain to be seen since there's a lot to unpack. Our overdrive power charge now acts just like our heavy power charge, and we can cancel into any non-charge special. The scaling is a bit rough on power charge to be sure, but it now allows us to keep them in the corner with OD power charge and get some nice connections and Oki setups that we wouldn't easily be able to connect to off of normally. Mid-screen, there's still a lot to be explored with this new OD charge change, but I'm sure we'll be able to find some cool stuff in addition to the already cool stuff we found. As an OD wave alley-oop and rebound combo enjoyer, this next change helps me out a lot. Our OD wave can now no longer knock the opponent out of our Super Art 1. This also has a funny side effect though. We can now use our SA1 as a favorable trade against OD Amnesia, and it is hit confirmable with practice. Shoutouts to Ramone from the Terry Discord for that one. And now Terry's last change I never experienced, but you used to be able to hit quick burn low enough in a juggle that the Super Art 3 cancel would whiff, but now that is no longer a problem. I hope you all enjoyed this visual patch notes guide, and I'll see you in the next one.